Norman's got the ball in hand. Then Alan Lubin takes the tap. He's into the starting lineup, but Dorian Onwuchekwa wins it. And here come the Jackets. It's a short-handed Georgia Tech team dealing with injuries to a couple of starters. Nate George swirls one out. Offensive rebound and a follow for Ndongo. And O'Brien to the Georgia Tech bench with 2 early fouls. Here's Lance Terry back from the calf injury. Kept him out all of last year. How about Onwuchekwa? Cadeau off the bounce. Lays it in. Tough finish.
Both teams are desperate for a win. Coming in different reasons. I think Carolina's struggling on the defensive end. Tech is struggling some as well, but they're missing 2 starters.
George hits at the expiration of the shot clock.
Nate George with the shot clock running low gives you a chance to do so.
Davis drives on Mustaf. Had it blocked by Onwuchekwa.
As the game slows down, as he physically matures, he's switching here. He's switching on R.J. Davis. Ellie Cadeau guarding the ball. They finished it by Ellie Cadeau.
2 first-half fouls for Damon Stoudamire. Off the lob, given away by Cadeau, and Nate George pushes, dishes, Powell underneath, and the Shagman finishes.
Can't run if he can't get stops and he can't control the glass.
Cadeau for Lubin, tough to handle. Withers kept it alive. Jackson drives, slices, and finishes. Out for Nate George. Here's Baye Ndongo. They're looking for him to get going at the start of his sophomore season. Shot clock winding down on Lubin, and Ndongo finishes.
He can turn and face a couple of times instead of trying to back him down. He is really skilled in a difficult matchup.
Jackson answers. He wants to push. Trimble attacks. Left-hand finish.
No one's better. Corral not only the ball, but get back and get in front of Seth Trimble.
Crowd to life. Carolina forces the turnover. Trimble, the hammer. North Carolina, he has authored an 8-0 run. Good to see Jaden Mustaf back into the game for the Jackets.
And this is what I said about the 3 guards. The tendency for everyone when they get the ball is to dribble.
Cadeau, tough shot.
Got to keep me honest, my friend.
Inside of 7 to go in the first half. R.J. Davis off the screen.
Great job there. The freshman made it.
The Belmont transfer, Cade Tyson, brought in for his shooting. Georgia Tech with it, down by 5. Terry hiding behind the screen, much needed for Georgia Tech.
On Lance Terry, you got to go over the screen, run him off the line. He's a 40% three-point shooter.
Trimble attacked the Ndongo closeout, too easy.
Back in their zone defense now.
You like that choice, these few possessions of it?
I do. This Carolina's not a great three-point shooting team.
Jackson responds to that.
He didn't care.
With 23 points off the bench on Wednesday against Alabama. And he's got a turbo shot of 7 more in the first half today.
He shoots them at a high clip.
George created some space. Left the 3 short. Ndongo the offensive rebound and follow.
Mustaf cut to the basket and was able to finish.
R.J. Davis. Deep 3.
R.J. Davis creating space.
Trimble is relentless. Ndongo lays it in from Terry.
That's been a problem, and it forces you as a guard to feel like moves like this. You got to create and take tough shots. Yes.
R.J. Davis off the behind the back.
You rotated your big off, and Armando came down the lane to rebound. Teams were committed to keeping a big on his body at all times, and it allowed the guards of Carolina free reign. Now he's gone.
4.5 seconds separating game clock and shot clock at the end of the first half. With Georgia Tech with it, down by 3. Middle ball screen again. George knifing and finishing. Trimble pivots and uses Davis for Cadeau. Can't knock it down. Lubin the offensive rebound.
Out-athlete the length of guys when you're not an above-the-rim player. Get there, play off 2 feet.
Mustaf lost it. Here's push. Jackson finishes.
No one's better at transitioning defense and the offense on a fast break than Carolina. They're already up 10-0 to add another 2. Carolina trying to pull away here early. And he's had a bunch of injuries, and to his credit, he's just come back and competed, and he's turned himself into a heck of a player.
Can anyone put it home? George, transition three for a Georgia Tech lead. And then he got the basketball as well. Baseline out of bounds, turned over. George wanted Ndongo, and Withers the flush.
Uses the reverse layup, uses the rim for protection.
Nate George had it roll off, got it back. Terry Hoyce, Hance. Lance Terry ties it at 42. Davis under the screen, pick and roll. Ndongo the finish from George. So now it's Lubin and Withers in the front court for UNC. Handoff Davis. Got on Muchekwa in the air, and the floater goes. 10 for R.J. Davis. Terry got free. Cans another. Trimble pushes. Heels keep moving it. Trimble rises. Knocks it down. Withers sets the screen for Ian Jackson. Good touch pass. Trimble from Withers.
That's where I think Withers and these front court players of Carolina can be effective. His strong side, weak side. If he stands outside the three-point line, they're going to leave him open. He's got to dive and try to make a play.
No foul this time. A lot of contact in the post. Tech's gone 5 minutes without a made bucket. Davis lays it in. George. No bite from Cadeau. Backed out for Lance Terry. Tech in dire need of a bucket. Mismatch again. Good interior passing for Ndongo. Now R.J. Davis. 5 to shoot. Cadeau for 3. Yes, sir! North Carolina gets a big 3 from Elliot Cadeau.
Great job there by R.J. Davis coming off the screen. Elliot Cadeau shakes up.
George gets it and goes.
Watch the ball screen with Baye Ndongo.
Ndongo spinning. Tough shot goes for Baye Ndongo.
And they'll win a lot of games when they get healthy.
George lays it in at the horn, and North Carolina survives. Hubert Davis and the Heels win their ACC opener and take down Georgia Tech.